Famed Hollywood actress Ashley Judd had a tough childhood, distant from her family, constantly moving, and always under the shadow of her famous Western singer half-sister Wynonna Judd. She spent 11 years married to race car driving husband Dario Franchitti and could not rekindle the spark of love despite her best efforts. Today, Ashley has made good on a tragic past. She's now as renowned for her activism as much as her acting. She's been praised for standing up for victims of sexual abuse, herself included, and is making a rapid recovery from her life-threatening February 2021 accident in the Congolese rainforest. Let's take a look into the life of this complicated Hollywood star. Ashley Judd's childhood was tough. In her memoir, which was aptly called All That Is Bitter and Sweet, Judd gave her fans a glimpse into her troubled past. As a small child, she dealt with abuse and loneliness that many of us couldn't imagine. She was in and out of different schools until age 18. Her family moved a lot because her mother, Naomi Judd, was a celebrated country singer. Part of a duo with Judd's sister, Wynonna Judd, the famous pair kept the family moving from one venue to the next. Sadly, left alone with her father much of the time, Ashley experienced numerous childhood abuse incidents by men, including once from a family member. Ashley Judd experienced sibling rivalry. Ashley's older half-sister, Wynonna, is an award-winning country singer. She spent much of her childhood in Wynonna's shadow, and it seems resentment has brewed between them ever since, despite Ashley's later success as an actress. As reported by Us Weekly, the spitefulness came to a head in 2013, when Ashley openly accused her sister of planting a spy device in her car. She went straight to the police, who confirmed it was a tracking device. While Wynonna Judd never made a formal comment, its apparent trouble had been brewing for a while. Wynonna didn't even invite her sister to her 2012 wedding. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. And stick around for a lot more about Ashley Judd. She couldn't save her marriage. She might be one of the most beautiful and talented actresses of our time, but sadly, she doesn't have as much success in the marriage department. After 11 years with her race car driving husband, Dario Franchitti, they married in 2001, things started to go off track. In 2013, the couple announced their decision to separate amicably. That same year, Franchitti was in a disastrous car accident, which led the couple to give their union one more shot. However, though they both tried hard to make it work again, they split for good. Not long after, Franchitti met the love of his life, Eleanor Robb, marrying her just 1 year later. She's been bullied online. While it's unlikely Ashley Judd has had plastic surgery, that doesn't stop the trolls from harassing her with fictional accounts of her time under the knife. In 2012, she became ill and was prescribed steroids. The media jumped on photos of her, accusing her of having plastic surgery to change her looks. And in 2020, a photo of her shared by Senator Elizabeth Warren drew similar accusations from fans and foes alike. Judd regularly fights back against these vicious rumors, calling them misogynistic and body-shaming. Ashley Judd has battled with depression. Not one to shy away from critical issues, Ashley has been nothing but open about her past battles with depression. In 2006, the actress was forced to get professional help to deal with her mental health issues. Her turbulent childhood had left her with a lot of battle wounds. She ended up staying almost 50 days in a rehab center in Texas, and said the treatment she received there saved her sanity. Even her roughest days now are better than her best days before treatment, she said. She's a victim of sexual assault. As a 3-time rape survivor, Ashley Judd has never been one to shy away from speaking up about abuse. She openly accused film producer Harvey Weinstein of harassment during work projects, stating that she spoke up so no one else has to go through what she went through. She's also passionately pro-choice. She said, quote, "One of the times I was raped, there was a conception, and I'm very thankful I was able to access safe and legal abortion. The other alternative, co-parenting with her attacker, was a horrifying option." Because of her bravery, Judd is seen as a shining light of support for victims of abuse. Harvey Weinstein tried to end her career. Every time Ashley denied Harvey Weinstein's advances, he would go out of his way to make it close to impossible for her to succeed professionally. She said of her past interactions with the film producer, quote, "As my experience and the experience of others shows, even a few false statements from Mr. Weinstein could destroy potentially career-changing professional opportunities." She continued to say it's critical Weinstein is punished to the full extent of the law for his crimes. Ashley Judd almost lost her legs. In February 2021, Judd was on a research trip trying to locate bonobos in the Congolese jungle. She suffered a severe fall that left her without the use of her legs. She had to wait 5 painful hours before being rescued, all the while losing a critical amount of blood. She was eventually rescued and carried out of the jungle on a stretcher. Altogether, from the fall to her eventual hospitalization, she endured an incredible 55 hours of pain and nearly lost the use of her legs. By the sounds of things, she was also lucky she didn't lose her life. She suffers from chronic pain. Believe it or not, Ashley Judd resorted to the use of Botox to cure her debilitating migraines and chronic pain. According to the actress, the treatment was recommended as, quote, standard for the type of pain she was experiencing, and her insurance even covered it. When she was in the middle of her chronic episodes, she tended to put on more weight, though it didn't bother her despite some nasty comments from the media and fans. The words, she said, were ridiculous and based on outdated gendered norms. She tried but failed to enter politics. Tired of being seen as simply an actress, Ashley attempted to enter the political arena in 2014. According to the Huffington Post, she felt compelled to try a run for the spot in the U.S. Senate, despite naysayers saying she wasn't a good fit because she was too liberal. While she garnered support for her run from Democratic Rep. John Yarmouth and even former President Barack Obama, she couldn't convince the people who mattered that she had enough experience for the role. Commentators at the time said she'd need to grow deeper roots in Kentucky if she wanted to find success. Ashley is tired of being misunderstood. Ashley's not shy to speak her mind, and her activist actions can sometimes get her into hot water. In one instance, people criticized her for the stance that sex work should be legal for those that sell it, but illegal for those who buy it. Her opinions garnered criticism from sex workers, who stated she was spreading misinformation about the industry. She's also a strong supporter of demand abolition, which works to end sex work altogether. She lost the dog that saved her life. Ashley's emotional support dog, Shug, went everywhere with her. Her friendly pup accompanied her to the airport while shopping and even on movie sets. One event that epitomizes why Shug was so special was when the dog saved the life of a man about to commit suicide. The man told Judd after the encounter he was writing his suicide note when her dog came up and was just there with him, just being present and reminding him of his value. Judd and the man still kept in touch following his recovery. So Judd was beyond heartbroken when Shug passed away, saying she learned empathy and the value of listening from the diligent doggo. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think Ashley will recover quickly from her injuries, or do you think she has a long way to go? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.